Hey, we
So we
about to
don't
be
miss anything.
righteous this year. I
It
feel
be
it.
good
I
this
feel
year.
it, man. Yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt.
Last year was made me want to cry every single game. It was terrible.
It got better towards the end,
And
though.
Yeah, when it didn't matter.
got
Yeah.
it.
Typical Bears. You know what I mean? Like
If we're gonna do this, hang on.
Oh,
it really blew me.
you're gonna put a Falcon. You're gonna put a pause. You're
You
gonna put a
shut up,
Falcons jersey
Lukey.
on.
You shut up. I don't want to
You're
hear
gonna put a
nothing from
Falcon.
you. Well, not a
You're gonna put
jersey.
a Falcons jersey. Let me see if my shit working. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll at least rock the hat.
Rep for the
Come
home
on
team
now.
a little
Falcons
bit.
going on.
Hey, yo, Carl, I think
We're
I
gonna
got
be
a
terrible this
Super
year. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You are now listening to the Abyss Podcast with Carl the White Monk, Primo Jab, and Lukey Cage. Hip hop on a higher form. Going further down pause, further down pause, further down pause. Tap in.
Alright, yo, I'm gonna introduce him. We're gonna get this started. Let's get it started like Black Eyed Peas said. You know what I'm saying? Word. The bad Black Eyed Peas, not the good ones. Anyway, everybody, welcome to the Abyss Podcast, episode issue 84.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Carl, it's a dope shirt you got on there, bro.
That's right.
Dope shirt.
And look at that in the merch shop. Buy some
Definitely.
shit, people. Buy some shit.
Yeah, that pitch black though, that shirt, that's
Yeah, this
That's a
one's
good
nice.
color combination,
It's got the big fish on the back. You know how
So
right.
indeed.
that's crispy.
So indeed.
We support
And
us.
Definitely. Right
Absolutely
over
right.
there. Primo Jab was wearing the White Sox joint. It's opening day.
Yeah,
And
it's
a
opening
nice
day
White
at this
Sox
point.
jersey too.
Yeah,
So
it's
indeed.
from 2018 spring training. You know what I mean? I'm a diehard Sox fan. I ain't a Cubby fan. You know what I mean? I'm a Sox fan.
Yeah, that sucks for you. Anyway, we got, and with the bear shirt on, we got Onaje Jordan
Yes.
in the building.
No doubt.
Sir.
No doubt.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Well, I pronounced it right? Right? Pronounced it right?
Yeah, Onaje Jordan, you got it, brother.
That's your real name?
That's the government name. It's my dad named me.
That's what's up, man.
I mean, when you have a name that cool, you keep it.
I mean,
Yeah.
definitely, yo. Is that actually what's it mean, Onaje?
Onaje means the strong one, man. The Swahili.
Oh, okay.
So, yo,
Nice.
yeah, I fucks with it, yo. Boom, boom, boom. How are you, my dude?
Good, B. I'm good, man.
Or
Just join me on this show with you guys, man. Watching y'all, man. Like, man, I had my man Chuck Chan on here.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's all love, home team, man. Y'all showing love, man. So
yeah, the home
that's
team.
dope,
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Man, all right. But where do you hail from, my dude? Where you from?
Chicago, Southside.
Right.
Oh yeah, Bones. That's why you got that Bears jersey
Yeah, no
on.
doubt.
How about him? How about him?
I don't
Let's
think
go.
too highly of the. I don't think too highly of the Bears. I mean, boom.
Huh,
Man. I'm from.
That's your
Yeah.
problem.
I mean, cool. I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever, man. Like, yo, boom. I'm from Missouri. You know what I'm saying? Right over the freaking river. You know what I'm saying?
So what, you like
I
the
was a
Rams or
fan.
something?
I was
Oh,
a
man.
Rams
On
fan.
turf.
They left. You know what I'm saying?
We
So
ain't
now I don't
even,
got
we
no
ain't
team.
even in the same conference, man. Why you concerned about the Bears? Well, you should, man. Boy, come on, man. Stop it.
I don't like
Don't-
no
don't
Chicago
harbor-
teams.
Better
Really?
than the Bulls, man.
Not no more.
When Jordan was playing at least.
Hell yeah. We didn't have no team. I was rooting
Everybody.
for them.
Everybody had to like
That-
Jordan.
No
But
doubt.
then I
Stupid
didn't-
if you didn't like Jordan.
Then I didn't like the shoes because so many kids getting murdered over them bad boys in high
No
school,
doubt.
man. Words. I was
No
like,
doubt.
man, I might stay alive longer if I don't wear a pair of Jordans.
I'm going to say unpopular opinion. The very first Jordans were not that cool looking. I'm just saying.
The ones? Oh man, I love the ones of the J. I mean,
Nostalgic purposes, yes, but
No,
when they
I
first
had,
came
like-
out, I looked at them and went,
Mm.
"Oh, really?"
Okay,
Nah,
I mean, yeah, I wasn't
I
around
love
when
them.
they first came out. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I mean, yeah, the ones are classics, bro. That's like a staple. You know what I mean? Like the ones in the various different color releases. The black and red ones. Obviously, that's the staple. I was just talking to my wife earlier today. I got a pair of those that have traveled the world with me. I'm never getting rid of them. But yeah, man, I mean, come on, man. The one is a classic silhouette of a shoe, man. How can you? Hey,
They're history making. I
whatever.
can't argue with them.
Whatever.
What is your opinion? What is your opinion, Mr. Jordan? What is your yeah?
Hey, that's classic, man. I got some ones right now, man. I buy them every summer.
Thank you.
I've been rocking this since he came out with him 85. What, 85, I think it was?
Yeah.
Mama bought me when I was a little
84.
kid. Yeah.
85, yeah.
All right, well, don't take my word for it. I support the Falcons, so I mean, what do I know?
Now I have to ask this question because you're from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting. Me and Primo Jab discussed this earlier in the year. Do you remember a show called The Awakening?
Yeah, man. It came out when I was in high school, man. It was like one of the low budget shows, man.
yeah.
But y'all, it was y'all saw it before? You looked at it?
Hell yeah,
of course.
Man.
Come on, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Of course. Absolutely. Well, yeah, you know, it came on public access. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
they made a part 2 or something like that. I heard, man. Like
they did.
Yeah, it had like 6 seasons, man, and then they came out with a revised, new era one later on in the 90s. I think
I didn't know.
The new era of the Awakenings that came out. Absolutely. Yup.
With Poochie and Moot Dog and Big Man. And the girl got raped.
That's Chicago, baby. That's 79th Street. That's 79th Street, man. That's Chicago right there, man.
Oh, that's the 9.
Yeah, that's the 9, baby.
Word.
Yeah, I always thought they were Stateway or something, man, over off of like 35th, you know what I mean? Like low end type shit.
Some of the cats, but most of the cats were on 79th Street.
Wow. That's
so you ran into some of those people? You ran into some of those people? Like,
nah, that's known from the show, man. We used to talk about it when we, over the weekend, man. After the weekend, go back to school, we talk about it, man. It's kind of like the Grassy High, man. I don't know if y'all remember that show.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Same difference.
It's kind of like that, but dealing with how we did with it on Southside Chicago, though, man.
Did it possibly air on WGN? Because if not, I wouldn't have seen it. I used to get WGN.
No, it wasn't on WGN.
No, it came on like another channel. 50. Came on, I think 50 late at night.
It came on.
It's now called UPN, but back in the day it was something else.
It
came on super late.
We had a channel called Channel 24 with Larry Rice in St. Louis, and that it came on that channel. And it was a Christian channel, and people were always like, "It's hard to get anything Christian from the Awakening," but we love that shit. They had shootouts, and I thought, man, don't go to Chicago, you're gonna get raped. They had mad rapes in that show, yo.
Yeah, it wasn't like that though, man. But yeah,
I know.
Chicago wild though, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is wild though, still wild.
So indeed, I heard only certain sections. I remember I went up there and we went to the Field Museum. I think I told Primo Jab this story as well. And I was walking and I had my hat cocked to the side, and someone asked me a question and they said, "Turn it to the other side." I was like, "Okay, turn it to the other side." And I walked again and said, "Turn it to the other side." I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna take my hat off." So I didn't wear it no more.
That's how they do it, man. They don't got they do colors, man, but it's more about the hats, man. Folks and peoples, man, left and right.
So we did. Yeah. I was a youngster though. I was probably I was in grade school. I had to be. You know what I'm saying? That's Emmett Smith was still playing.
Damn.
Emmett Smith, it was a pre-grant.
Early 90s.
Yeah. It was that was the height. That was the height of it.
Yeah.
True indeed.
Absolutely. Hat check.
What up? So you still up there in Chicago, huh?
Yeah, I'm in the suburbs, man. Chicago Heights, man. I moved out.
Oh, you out in the Heights, huh?
Yeah,
that's where all my people from. That's my essence out there, man. Low, all of that over there, 14th. You know what I mean? The factory over on the other side, East Heights, all that, man. The Hill, all them people. I know all of them over there, man. Absolutely. Halstead, all that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now, man.
That's what's up.
What's up? I mean,
You ever go to the Popeyes, man? That's my people. They run that, man. You know where the Popeyes is. Yep.
I was there last weekend.
Yep, exactly. That's okay. Bet. Shout out my cousin Otone. You know what I mean? He's been there for years, man. That's his spot.
Dang. I mean, it's a very, very small world, man. But let's get into this music a little bit, man. You've been a busy man. You know what I'm saying? You just dropped the album with Killy Shot. You know what I'm saying?
Killy Shoot.
Killy Shoot. My bad. Bang Bang, 2 O's. So boom, and also with Kingdom Come, you dropped the album with him too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. And you label yourself the 96 Havoc. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. So that's your whole style, huh?
Well, I go to different streams, man. Like before, it was like 93 Q-Tip. It's like inspiration, man. When Havoc was real dope was 96. to me. You know what I'm saying? But Q-Tip rubbed up with Low End, and he was doing Midnight Marauders and doing stuff for Apache and Queen Latifah. That was like around 92, 93. So that is spot. Before I do an album with somebody, man, I always listen to a particular producer and just get inspired by him, you know, and just do that project with him.
Oh, right.
I would imagine that. Yeah, I would imagine that really kind of helps you stay connected to that essence of that '90s boom bap sound too.
Word, you know, cause that's what I grew up on, man.
Yeah,
you know, I'm '80s raised in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'll listen to, man. Early, you know, Big Daddy Kane, stuff like that. KRS-One, Mobb Deep, Public Enemy, Ghetto Boys. You know, so you Chicago, listen to everybody, not just East Coast boom bap, but you listen to down south joints too. Magic Mike, Bag Orlando, and stuff like that. So we had it all in Chicago, you know.
So indeed, same thing in the Midwest, yo. Boom, but I gravitated towards Gang Starr. You know what I'm saying? Because we got tapes, and then like I only got the tapes. Yeah, I got the leftovers to what niggas didn't want to listen to, really. You know what I'm saying? So you get a tape, and then it was you listen to that. I couldn't listen to hip hop. I couldn't listen to the radio. So I just got tapes. So like 89, 90, it was like Gang Starr. Oh my God, Gang Starr is the best shit. Cause that's all I had really. You know what I'm saying? De La Soul, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Word. So boy, it gravitated to other stuff whenever I got to sneak and listen. No, I got porno magazines. That's how I had to do hip hop. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel you.
Wow.
Yeah, real shit.
That's deep.
I had that shit under my bed and shit. Hiding CDs and tapes.
Like a Black Tail magazine, huh? You had to hide it under the bed, huh?
Yeah, they had this one porno magazine called Ripe. I never seen that shit ever again. you heard of that, Carl?
No.
Let me Google that shit real quick.
That probably came in one of those 3-packs that you buy at the 7-Eleven or something,
yeah,
man, that nobody ever
the gas
buy.
Station.
That's that trucker porn right there, man. That's
I don't even want to
serious
assume
shit.
what Ripe is supposed to represent.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
assuming that thing is juicy and ripe. Is
of age, I suppose. If a fruit is ripe, it's of age, right?
Right, Matt. I don't know, bro. I don't
Let's hope.
See?
That's all we had.
Could be.
Probably.
Ripe porno magazine. Ripe adult magazine. Pamela, November 2000. So it's real shit. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, boom. But we staying away from that shit, yo. Where. A lot of people, when I bring up the awakening, they don't even think that shit really exists. Like you making up shit.
Yeah, that was a classic, man.
That's a classic. Exactly. That's the word I was just about to say too. That's a classic.
True indeed. Boom. So who are other producers that you influenced by? Like Q-Tip, definitely 93. Even like the I guess more Primo Jab would say Jiggy era Q-Tip. I like that as well. Even though a lot of that shit was Dilla. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah. Basically everybody was dope back in the day, man. B Nuts definitely, man.
People forget them. Yeah.
Diamond D, man. Marley Marl definitely, man. He did a symphony and stuff like that, man. Cats like that, man. The cats that did a Public Enemy joints,
Bomb Squad,
yeah. Bomb Squad, man. They did that in Ice Cube first album, man. That shit was
yes, sir.
That shit had me going crazy back in the day, man. That all them sounds they were using, you know, that really inspired me, man. You know, and of course Prince Paul, man. Can you mention De La, man? It's like one of my favorite groups, man. De La and Tribe. Man, I was a Native Tongue fan, so definitely Prince Paul.
True indeed. You brought up Latifah, yeah. That's the Native Tongue shit. True indeed. Yeah, I was really big on that shit too, on De La Soul, especially when Stakes Are High dropped. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of my favorite albums, like through and through, like an album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the album of the year to me, man, because that's the thing. I had to either buy that or Reasonable Doubt, man, so I ended up buying both of them. You know what I'm saying? I had messed up, I had no money for the rest of the week, man, but I went to Best Buy or Circuit City, I think it was open back then, bought both of them. That came out the same day, I believe, around the same time. But yeah, that Stakes Is High, man, that's beautiful, man. Even that song is beautiful, man. J Dilla, you know?
Yeah, Guns of Control means using two hands in my land.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. J Dilla produced the song Stakes Is High? He made that beat?
That's J Dilla.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I love that song.
He don't like Slum Village and all that shit, yo.
I'm not, I got unpopular opinion. I'm not really the biggest fan of Slum Village and and that whole fake tribe sound, man. I'm sorry,
Is it the sound or is the rappers? Because the rappers were into it,
a little bit of hidden. Yeah, what I mean, I feel like that was it. It was really mainly the fact that
doing it, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't really into the whole aesthetic of Slum Village, so that really maybe shut my heart down to really being receptive to what Jay Dilla was offering. But I've come to hear a lot of dope Jay Dilla beats. Like I like some of the beats he did for Ghostface.
Yeah.
And I definitely, now that you're telling me he did Stakes is High, oh yeah, I love shit. Stakes is High, that song, yeah, that's a killer. That's a killer. That to me is, man, that's probably his best beat if you ask me. Now that I know that that's a Jay Dilla beat, and then maybe he might have done one or two beats for Common. I think that I might have dug, maybe one or two, but yeah, I wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't really checking for Jay Dilla. All respect due to him, but that wasn't my vibe. That's not what I was into right then.
The darkness is not there with Dilla a lot of the time. It's like more fun. Even when he rhyme, he bite a lot of other rappers' rhymes in rap. Like he even did bit Ludacris, what do you call it? Big Wheels, Cadillac Grills. He bite that. He bit Guru. I don't got no time to stay like I used to. I don't know. He bite people's rhymes. He'd be like, yo, it'd be funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I was going to say in that same era of what you're just talking about right now, I mean, it wasn't really about darkness or whatever, but when you say dark, it made me think. I liked Mood. I definitely liked High Tech Beats right then. That Mood album, when that came out, and I feel like that came out around the same time as like Slum Village. That's kind of the direction of stuff I was digging right there. Yeah, I can't even think of anybody else, but definitely that Mood album just stands out to me for whatever reason. That shit was raw.
That shit was raw.
Yeah, but with your beats are really pretty versatile because you can go to one extreme to the other. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because of the inspiration of the music that you have listened to. You know what I'm saying? Where. I guess it's with your mood or with the... So when you get with these artists, do you like send them a pack or you cook it up just for them or what you do?
It depends, man. Like, of course with the fam, man, I send them a pack. I'm always sending them beats, man. Kelly, Chan, and G, Back Pain and Lupus is not always sending them packs. You know what I'm saying? But like something like New Villain, man, like we doing something again and we just talking. We're not talking on DM and stuff like that on the phone, man, trying to get an idea like what he want to do. And then once I get the idea what he want to do, man, I just tap into something, man. So I've been listening to a lot of you just said Ghostface. I was listening to that Fish Scale today.
I love that shit.
Inspiration, you know what I'm saying? And more Fish. And Supreme Clientele, stuff like that. I guess I was watching the Wu-Tang series, I was watching it, man. I was reminiscing, man. I love that chamber when RZA was doing stuff, things like that, but Wu was on top. So that inspired me for this New Villain joint that we doing right now.
That's what's up, yo. That More Fish album had some I forget the song. It's a
Blue Armor.
Blue Armor
is one of the dopest songs. Yeah, come on. Don't mind me.
And maybe you want to fight somebody, maybe you want to punch somebody in the face, like
Blue Armor is that shit.
Blast through the window or something.
Man. Ghost speaks some good dope beats, man.
Absolutely.
Real, man.
Yeah, Ghost got an ear. He definitely got a great ear.
And I wonder how that new album sounds. Yeah, it's you remember the Kanye West stem player? He released a new album on the stem player that is only able to access on the stem player.
I want to buy that thing, man. I gotta find it, man. I hope I can find it.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm sure it is.
Released it on there.
What, Kanye last album?
Yeah, the thing, he put it out on that little thing that looked like a birth control pill box.
Yeah, I never even heard it, man. I know you're talking about, I never even listened to it.
Yeah, but Ghostface dropped his last album, I think Supreme Clientele 2, on that stem player.
Nah.
And it's some album on that stem player. It
ain't Supreme Clientele Part 2, though. That would have stopped the game if Supreme Clientele Part 2 came out. Like, we all would have known about that. It was some random, I bet you it was Ghostface put together an album called, like, Bloody Christmas or something like that. And it wasn't even like a Christmas album. It was he just called it Christmas songs. And he went crazy on it. That's the last thing he put out.
It came out recently, yo. It's cool to find innovative ways to put your music out there, but vinyl will work just fine, guys. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. I don't know. STEM player, blah, blah. I don't see it.
It'd just be weird to exclusively release something only on a STEM player when they really haven't been out that much.
Right.
Oh, it is. It's Blue and Cream. It's what it's called.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Supreme Clientele, Blue and Cream. You have Cream Edition.
To the Googles I go.
Everybody.
Right, yeah. Everybody instantly Googling, like, what? Let me see this.
$40?
Yeah, that's how I know the STEM player itself costs $200, which is why I didn't want to buy it. But you know, shit.
You can stream the album on for 36 hours.
If Ghost put some new shit out, man, I don't know. I might have to do something, man.
I'm not buying it for that. That's my car insurance is $240, yo.
That's a fact. Look, Joe, man, you ain't lying. Let me see.
How do you feel about this new age of releasing music on tape, CDs, and vinyls, Joe? It's a resurrection of this right here. Do you think it's genuinely a great thing that these people are buying these records? Some of them don't play the records though. Like,
you know what? That's what the era I grew up on, right? Tapes, CDs, vinyl. You know, so I love it. But yeah, I don't get why cats do. My cousin, he does that. He collect every day for Gazelle to everybody, Uncle John, all them cats, right? Mm-hmm. He doesn't play the vinyl though, which I don't get. Right? He doesn't play in his house. They pay a lot of money for this vinyl, right? I guess kind of like people collect the Jordans. I guess don't wear them.
Or trading cards and shit. They like trading cards, huh?
Yeah, I don't get it, man. But I like that that medium is coming back, man. You know, CDs was kind of extinct, especially vinyls was extinct. You know, years ago. You know, when it's coming back and people doing tapes. Me and Chan had a beat tape. He did on tape, man. It sold out. Sold out. We had like 50 copies. Sold it out pretty quick, man. And I was surprised, you know. And that's why I found out people are going back to tapes, man. You know.
Definitely. I got a tape player and I got a record player and I play them shits. You know what I'm saying? I really kind of enjoy playing them. Like, yeah, word.
I like that sound. I love sound, man, especially for the tapes, man.
True indeed. My CD player in my car don't work no more. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that shit. Yeah. And I'm still going on here right here. And I don't know if it's called I don't know if it's called Supreme Clientele, but they got a cream version of it. I think it's called Supreme Clientele, Blue and Cream.
So can't be, man. Can't be.
I'll be disappointed if it didn't drop. We can't listen to it, but
right.
People are trying to have ways of making money with music, and they're not getting $100,000 or $1 million a record no more. You know what I'm saying? So they're used to getting that money. They try to find a more intimate way. I'm happy if I get 5 stacks for a record. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, word?
You made a profit.
Yes. These vinyl companies coming at other people and stuff. You can make a lot of money off these vinyl drops. I'm happy with that. But these other guys, they've been used to making serious paper. Mm-hmm. But So if you're a vinyl company, definitely. If you're a vinyl company out there, holla at us. Word. We trying to get shit out. Word.
I don't know that they were making a lot of money off of the vinyl back in the day, though. A lot of those artists were making money off of touring.
True indeed.
Because all the record sales were paying back the recoupable advances they got from the record deals.
Yeah, the loan.
True indeed.
So I'll give you $100,000, but you got to pay the studio time. You got to pay the producer. You got to pay to have all this stuff done. And you got to pay us the money back. So when the record sells, that's going straight to the record company. So you go out and you tour for 200 plus days a year so that you can make your money back. And there again, how much are you really making off that tour when you're paying for the roadies and you're paying for the equipment and you're paying for the insurance and you're paying for the venue rentals and all that shit? You know, they had to work their ass off to make money back in the day. And they didn't own the rights to their music. So much has changed for artists now. Like so much. Indeed.
But some was making some money. They was making some money.
Yeah, it was a bunch of rich guys in suits sitting at a record office somewhere. No creativity at all.
On Wu-Tang, though, some people were making more money than others. And that's why you have such a discrepancy with these guys trying to make these records and going to shows and stuff. Why Raekwon wasn't participating in the last Wu-Tang album, that type of shit. So
I saw something that Method Man had to pay $100 to get into Wu-Tang.
What?
I don't know. I didn't get to read the article because it was just before we jumped on, but I saw something weird and I was like, what?
Well, maybe
now I got to look it up.
maybe. I mean, that sound kind of like there's more to it. Like if anything, maybe they all had a pot that they were putting like a contribution or something into. But I bet you it wasn't just like, hey, you want to be down with the team? Pay us $100. It was probably more so like, look, we all ponying up, paying some dues or something like that. That's what I would think. That's what I would hope. I don't, but I've never heard that. This is the first, Carl.
That's crazy.
That shit, wow, yo.
Wow.
I don't know. I shouldn't talk about shit that I only just saw briefly.
Don't speculate.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't speculate.
I'm always gonna fucking speculate. But boom, speaking of home team, what I'm saying, tell us more about the home team, B. I'm saying,
yeah, man, how you get down?
Band of brothers, man. I got down with them. I'm doing beats for Deuce Hennessy. He's not with us no more. I guess you could say he was retired, but him and Chan are like best friends. They grew up in Rochester together in New York, upstate New York, man. And I was doing beats for him. And then I started doing beats for Kelly. I don't know. And then it's like, hey, you want to join in with the crew? I like, yeah. I like cool. I ain't gonna say I'm an awkward guy, but I don't talk a lot. I let the beat speak for itself. And things of that nature, man. So I'd all be better if I link up with a crew. Dope MCs, what I'm saying? Also producers, because we had Prophecy also a producer with us. And of course Chan, he go both ways in terms of MCing and I'm producing, man. So I thought it'd be dope, man. And we stopped making records together, man. I want to say like around 2018, 2019, man, the shit came out dope. Excuse my language, brothers. I didn't mean to curse like that, but it came out.
Curse all you want, man. Curse all you want.
Yeah. Okay, no doubt.
Man, we on the internet, bro. Please be free.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, we just came out dope, man. So we just started doing songs together. Then me and Kelly had dropped that Heavy Math.
Yeah,
the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? It came out good. It was good love. Everybody receptive of it and stuff like that. But just kept working.
What up? Boom, you linked up with Tone Beats too, correct?
Yeah, man, Tone, man, we did an album together called Alpha, man. I linked up with him, man. Relationships, man, through Chan. Chan, he knows every producer and MC in this underground right now, I swear. So if I need like a referral, like I want to link up with him, ask Chan, man, link us up, man. But I linked up with him with through Chan and Back Pain. Him and Back Pain had a couple albums together, man. Sure said, let's do a joint album, man. I got some beats and he got some beats. Just get some dope MCs on it. We just dropped it. We dropped it. I'm gonna say a couple years ago with the name Alpha.
Yeah, like 2019, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. Because usually people don't want to combine powers like that. They don't want to do the Goku Vegeta freeze fusion. And they want to do Tone's a good dude too, yo.
That's why I work. Tone's a good. He's just like me. He's silent, don't really talk, man. He's just good with the beats and stuff like that. That's why we linked up, man. We vibe together,
True indeed. I think he's a Dolphins fan. Did he say that?
I don't know. He from Georgia. He live in Georgia, so I know he's from like Carolina or something like that.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he said he liked the Dolphins or some shit like that, yo. I was like, that's an oddball pick.
Well, Dan Marino back in the day, man. I could, all day with him.
Yeah, we was like, how old was he though?
I don't know. Grandma was young back there. Man, I'm 46, man.
Yeah, I'm 40. So we was dumb young. Okay. When the Dolphins was good, then Ace Ventura dropped the movie about the dude putting the football, the laces.
Laces out. Finkel.
Finkel and Einhorn. Finkel and Einhorn.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, yo. Yeah,
hey, Ace, do you have any more gum? I'll have you mind your own business, Dan.
Jim Carrey's an idiot.
I love that movie, man.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's an idiot, man. Well,
why don't you cry about it, Saddlebags?
Are the Bears going to even be good this year?
No doubt.
Why you?
They may go to the playoffs.
Thank you. Talk that shit. Thank you, Onaje. Come on, man. How dare you, Lukey, bro?
I mean, what up?
Yeah.
I'm a Knicks fan. So boom.
Great. That's basketball.
But
we talking about football. Guess what the winningest team in football is? I'll give you one guess. It's the Chicago Bears. Of all time, the winningest team in football. That's right. The Chicago Bears. Put some
individual
respect on our name.
games?
of individual games of all time of the NFL and football. Yes, wife. You got her. She's side-eyeing me too. The Chicago Bears. Google it. We've been around longer than everybody else. Of course we gonna be the winningest team. We a legacy team.
Okay, so you get it just by default because you've been around longer.
Correct. Hey, default or whatever. It's a fact.
my man is shaking his head there. So check it out. Let's go to baseball then. Do the Yankees, all them World Series, really matter when Babe Ruth is smoking a cigar and drinking vodka, and Lou Gehrig is getting drunk during the games? Are they really athletes? Like right now, them.
Of course, they were better athletes than some of these athletes now. Because
I would say that's more impressive.
Scummy. Yeah, man, come on. What type of question is that?
Yeah, you tried drinking a fifth of vodka, smoking cigars, eating hoagies all day, get out there with your fat ass and still do what he did. That's incredible.
They only have like 2 pitches.
Yeah, man.
He said 2 pitches.
A fastball and a curveball. That's it. Yeah, that's all they had. And
you deal with what you deal with.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
This motherfucker who probably high and drunk goes like this and hits a home run. Nah, bro.
Look, that's like saying that Wilt Chamberlain wasn't fantastic because everybody else sucked at basketball at the time.
But they didn't suck at basketball. They just wasn't as athletic, but they were athletes.
No. It was a totally different game.
Athletes.
Would Wilt Chamberlain have been as great against the 90s era basketball? Probably not. But he wasn't playing then. He was playing against chumps that didn't know how to dunk. They didn't know how to do anything.
I don't know, man.
It just is what it is. Time periods change.
He was physically more impressive than a lot of his competition. That's really the number one thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He was a giant amongst men.
Just that's why
yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's LeBron's a bum. We all know my stance on that. Come on.
How do you feel? Onaje, how do you feel? Do you think LeBron's a bum?
I mean, he's a good player, man, but
he's a good player.
Michael Jordan's my GOAT, you know.
We weren't talking about the GOAT though, man. We was like, LeBron.
LeBron, cool, man. He in my top 10, man, but he's not better than Larry Legend to me. He's not better than Barkley. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's the new age Karl Malone personally.
LeBron.
Yeah, I feel like he's Karl Malone, just a little better. I mean, well, no, don't get me wrong. Like I said, no. Here, let's opening up the chapter again. So look, man, LeBron definitely put up numbers. LeBron has freakish athletic prowess, right? He gets down. He is not a chump when it comes to his ability to perform, but it's the stuff that's inside of him on the basketball court, which is why I give him demerits. He does not have the heart of a champion.
Demerits.
He does.
Said demerits.
That's right. Demerits.
No, that's 100%.
He does not have the heart of a champion, bro. He does not have the mental toughness that it takes to be considered one of the legends. Like, I feel like he's a legend because, again, just like the Chicago Bears having that record, LeBron is going to have a lot of stats just because he's been in the game so long. You know what I mean? He's going to end up just by default having all these scoring records and assist records and all that stuff because he's playing longer than everybody else. But is he raw? I don't know.
You know what I think the biggest difference is?
I am not a hater, White.
He bought into his own hype in the sense that
too.
Everybody told him how incredible he was, and he thought, well, I guess I am, so I don't have to work that hard. Whereas if you're looking at MJ, no. There again,
Thank you, Carl.
I'm not saying that he didn't have the talent to be everything everybody said he was, but sometimes when you tell somebody how great they are, they just sit back and go, yeah, I guess I'm fucking great. Mm-hmm. Whereas you have other people that go, I don't deserve that shit, but I'm going to. And that was MJ. MJ was like, everybody's talking about me, but no, it's not good enough. I need to show them that they're right.
Every year, he came back harder than he was the year before.
And he put it into the gym. He put it into weight training.
That's right. It was never enough.
Because when he got in, he was getting beat up by the Pistons, the bad boys. They were pushing him around. So he was like, "No, I'm gonna start throwing weight."
They making me mad, yo. They make.
I don't even like LeBron. You like LeBron?
I don't like LeBron. but I defend LeBron because LeBron's work ethic is crazy. But he's not an athletic guy. He's not. That's
I think you've got that reversed. I think you've got that 100. No. Look, you're talking about a guy that could also play.
He's in the weight room.
No.
In the weight room.
Look, but you're talking about a guy that could also play tight end for football, right?
Because
he's athletic. He's athletic. Yes, but the problem is, if he really had the work ethic, he would have soared past everybody because he had better physical skills than anybody, just as far as being a big man with his agility, with his strength.
It's telling you, same agility as
he never lived up to his potential.
He doesn't have the same. That's why he don't do the slam dunk competition. The dude is not a freakishly Kobe or no, he's not like that. He's not like that. He would have
won it. You seen him in high school dunk contest before? He would have won that contest a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. I like those
dunks he had is not better than his son's. His son is bouncy, crazy bouncy. LeBron is not saucy, man. But they're not like his son is a 10 times better dunker than he is. You know
I know Bronny showed out. I ain't really see it, man. But I remember LeBron. I remember LeBron. You know, he used to do it when I used to go watch the games, man, in the free throw line and stuff like that. He had some awesome dunks, man. He could get up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he bouncy, but he's not. But he's not saucy. He's not a saucy guy. He has boring basketball. Boring because he can get past you. Yeah, he can get past you. He has that one spin move, but his work ethic as far as training his body, but as far as his game, he don't got no moves. Robin's right. He ain't got no moves. He got one move. I'm gonna start
calling LeBron the email man.
not the mailman, the email man. But yeah,
that's hot.
I do not. I defend LeBron because I think his work ethic is good. He just don't have the game.
That's crazy.
He is big. He don't got game. He don't got game,
You
bro.
need to put your glasses on backwards or something.
Nah. I still got my basketball shorts and pads on right now. I wear pads. Pause to hooping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got
Ewing?
Shoot. Oh man. CD y'all hear that?
Oh,
I got pads on. Yeah. So when I fall on the ground, I won't hurt myself.
I thought it was when you body check people, they feel it more.
Oh man, yo, I got body checked so bad today by this one nigga, man. I was like, yo, you an offensive foul, man. You worse than me. No one's worse than me.
You complained about being fouled?
I complained the ref. I
Onaje, in case you're not familiar, Lukey is one of the game's greatest hacks.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a force of nature when it comes to fouling, and he's very proud of it. So to hear him talk about, to be like, oh man, I got hacked today, or I got fouled.
I mean, someone must have drove in with a truck and hit him.
Right. Who cares?
You have a great soundscape music to warm up to.
Look at the switch.
To go foul niggas. To go foul niggas.
Oh yeah, you got the playlist now. He's telling people that the reason he fouls people is because of their music, not because he's.
You're gonna hear some Onaje Jordan on the basketball playlist. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna definitely. Cause I'm gonna get up there. Yeah, word.
No, but straight up, hey, that's a great transition. That's a great transition. We're gonna let you live, Lukey. Hey, I said it previously, and I'm gonna say it again right now because you're right here, and everybody listening. If you ain't heard Knowledge Born, Onaje and Killy, that is some
Killy shot, not shoot. Yeah,
goddamn it, Killy shoot, not shot. Yeah. Goddamn it, that is some break your neck, dope ass hip hop. That's the type of hip hop that make you want to get out there and ball like Charles Barkley and throw bows and elbows and all that, man. Like what Lukey. Chamber were you in when you made that? Who were you channeling then, or who were you listening to then?
Hey, definitely appreciate that, man. A lot of P Rock, man.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Nice. I could see that. Yeah.
Pete Rock, Soul Survivor, Pete Rock. Oh, Main Ingredient.
That's my favorite album for Pete Rock. I just like that era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
I had a lot of good things going on in my life when that came out, like in 90, I think it was 94.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It came out, man. But the Main Ingredient, Pete Rock's one of my favorite producers too, man, because he's real jazzy. I like a lot of jazzy beats. You know, sometimes
I like jazz.
Chamber.
I'm with you.
I definitely like jazz.
He got hard beats too, but we know him for the jazzy horns and the SP12 and stuff like that. So
shout out to Rim, he was looking for that.
I was in when me and him was doing Knowledge Born, brother. Thanks a lot for that. That salute.
No,
brother.
I feel like that's one of the best albums that came out last year, man. Like, I mean, that it's its own thing, man, and it's a front to back player. You know, I stand on that. It's a front to back player. So
Hey, it took us 3 years to do it, man.
oh
shit.
wow, really? Oh
Yeah,
man.
The pandemic happened. We lost some engineers, you know. Yeah, we couldn't find a good engineer for nothing, man. It took a long time for us to do the album, man. It was like a long journey when we got done, man. You know?
Yeah,
Wow, it was worth it. It sounds like it then, now that you say it took so long, because it's definitely refined and pure. You know what I mean? It is on theme. It is on point the whole way through. The beats and the rhymes, all that. It's concise. Absolutely.
Y'all was working. So when Heavy Math dropped, it took y'all 3 years to y'all started on at the Heavy Math drop to do part 2, basically. And like, it just.
Yeah, we did Heavy Math. I sent him a pack of beats, man. Kept sending him beats. Say, we going to do this and do that. Came up with the title Knowledge Born, man, like 2021, I think. Maybe earlier than that, man. It was doing it when the pandemic first hit, I think. And we were recording, man, and we had to stop recording. The engineer, you know, he stopped doing stuff. He retired. He got sick. One just wasn't any good, man. He gave us some stuff back, and then vocals were low, man. The beat sounded. I don't know what he did with it, man. So we had to find. And we ended up doing a lot of the stuff ourselves, man. I want to say maybe the last 6-7 songs we recorded, we also mixed down and mastered ourselves.
Oh wow, okay.
And we were just like, let's do it ourselves, man, so we can get it out there.
So indeed.
You know?
I mean, that's really the best way to do it, man. Yeah. Primo Carl, before I go to the weapons of war, do you have anything to go with that right there?
Man, I just again, just hearing the backstory about it, that I think that maybe makes it even more impactful why I feel so heavily or so strongly about that album, because of all the work that y'all put into it, and the extra touches, the personal touches that y'all put into actually bringing it forth. Like I said, man, like I said, it's one of the best albums that came out in 2022. Absolutely.
Love.
This is up, yo. Boom. Before I go to the weapons of war, I mean, the Heavy Math album cover, what is that?
Yeah.
I know you got Arabic.
Good question.
Yeah. You
know
Arabic
what? We didn't make the cover up. A guy, Rob Seminar, man, you may know him. He be on he got a school right. We do. Mickey stuff like that. He just came up, he said, I got a cover for you.
Oh, wow.
And we just roll with it, you know? We just roll with it, man. So that was like, that was early in the game, man. He did a cover for us, man. It was love. Everybody liked it, so we just used it.
Okay.
That's dope. It is. I like the aesthetic of it. It goes with the Heavy Math kind of theme also, because looking at it, just like Lukey said, I mean, it reminds me of some sort of Arabic art, like inside of a mosque or something like that, or you know,
that tells time or something like
a timepiece or so. Yeah, something just ancient. You know, it's just raw like that. Yeah, absolutely. You just got to keep looking at it like, yo, what is this?
Now, real quick, are we talking about Rap Seminar, Rob?
Rap Seminar, yeah.
Okay.
You work with Mickey Facts? I didn't know he worked with Mickey.
He worked with Mickey Facts. He got like a school they doing something like for MCing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like an MC's toolkit and all kinds of shit. Yeah. Shout out. Shout out to him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a dope individual. Yeah.
That's the homie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mickey been around for a while, yo. I think we Eskimo brothers.
Nah.
Here we go.
That's from the league. Talk about like that.
Oh man, the league. Oh shit, what you know about the league? That's my shit.
You said Eskimo brothers, man. That was Taco. He used to say that all the
time. All the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
I forget. Okay, boom. My homie. I broke up with my girlfriend, and my homie asked me, "You want to be Eskimo brothers?" And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" So my other homie started laughing, and he told me what it was. I'm like, "Nah, bro. Like, chill. I might get back with it. It ain't your
choice. It ain't your choice to be an Eskimo. You know, it just happens."
Yo, but I was like 20 something. I don't know why I'm at 30 something. I don't know. I forget. But I was like, nah, bro. Chill. Nah. Yeah. But yo, yeah.
That's wild.
Boom. Yeah. But anyway, let's go to the weapons of war. Okay, boom. We always get on here because I like machines. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a producer whatsoever, and y'all make magic, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all put the shit in the machine, play that shit live, y'all chop shit up. Like, boom, what is your choice weapon to use when you make these beats?
I always been MPC, man, since I've been doing this, man. So I got an MPC Renaissance right now. I've been using for like the last 6 years.
Mhm.
You know, and records, man, records, and that's all I use, man. If I want to like somebody to play something over, man, I got some musicians I mess with like for years, like keyboards and saxophones, stuff like that.
Oh shit!
I want to play. You know, sometimes you want to get your bass line more thicker and stuff like that. Maybe put like a live bass on there. Mainly like to filter it, man. But yeah, the MPC, I'm using MPC, man, since '96.
Oh shit!
First one was 2000 to 2000 when I went Excel to 2000. You know, so I've been using that for a while.
Yeah, and records, huh? That's what's up, yo.
Records, man. I've been collecting vinyl since '92.
God dang, you must have a serious collection.
I do, man. I mean, I wasn't even producing back then. I was just collecting records because I love vinyl, man, and I love old school music, man. And once I found out that they was the rappers were rapping over the old stuff like that, I started buying records, man. I didn't even have equipment. Spend my money on school money on records.
Yeah. I used to go to thrift stores with my mom and buy records just because it was stupid. Like they had a record that said The Stripper and Other Family Songs, so I bought it. Then they had the White Brothers, but they was black on the cover, so I bought it. I was like, yeah. I was just finding stupid records to buy. Yeah. And I thought I was gonna start producing, but I was like, yo, this shit looks too hard, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the word? Yeah, it just looks so complicated. So what got you in to getting it? Like, boom, you like you was in high school? And boom,
yeah, I was in high school, man. I had a little crew. We was rapping and stuff like that. I was a terrible rapper. I got a heavy list, and I talk real fast.
I got a list too, yo. Yeah,
that didn't work out. So they like, hey, start making beats, man. And I learned off the MPC.
What?
MPC, yeah.
It say your list. You gotta stop. Hey,
hey, we did a demo, man. Back then, we did demos, man. So we thought we were Souls of Mischief. That was our group back in the day. I thought it was Opio Lindsay, man. You know,
okay.
And but I wasn't. You know, and we was in the studio, man. I was messing around with SP 1200. I really get the hang of it, but he had an MPC 60, and I started messing with that. And it was more easier for me than the SP 12. SP 1200 is ridiculous. It's hard to hell to me. I don't know how they do it. How people can them do it. You know what I'm saying? So it was the MPC, man. I already had the records, man. So I just figured out how to make beats, man. I want to say this happened around like 92, 93. I think I really got, I ain't gonna say good, but kind of respectable around 96, 97. I got the hang of it, you know.
What up? Freaking you could have been Cool G Rap, me and you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Cool G could spit. I couldn't spit, man. It sounded terrible. We did a demo. Everybody was laughing at me, man. It was ridiculous.
What?
I got booed off the stage in college, man.
What?
Where you go to college at?
I went to North Illinois.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was in Carbondale.
Oh, you Southern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the talent show, man. The Q Dolls did it for the homecoming, man. We we was up there, the whole crew, man. We had a talent show. When I started rapping, man, they just booed me.
Oh no!
Man, I was beat, man. I was terrible, man. That's like my final straw. Like I'm gonna do something, man. I love producing anyway. So
hey, look, don't feel too bad. I've always wanted to rap too, but I sound incredibly white and nasally, so it's like just a no. I can't do it.
Hey, my man Cypress Hill nasally though, man.
Yeah, he made that work. Be real, he made that work for him. No, I can't.
Twisting their voices up and shit. Yeah. Well, I said, yeah. I mean, it works out, man. It worked out for you. You know what I'm saying? Word. People say that when you rap and make beats, it hardly ever work. You know what I'm saying? Like, but some make it work. Chuck
Chan's doing all right. Yeah,
Chuck Chan do it.
He's amazing, man. He got that pen in the end, and he good with them beats, man. And
I mean, boom. I mean, whatever. Yeah, boom. Oh, I think my favorite producer rapper is Rock. Even though sometimes when he produced those beats, he ain't doing that much. You know what I'm saying?
Marciano?
Yeah.
Yeah, he do have his beats, right? Yeah, he's pretty ill on them beats too, though, man. So for him, I think it's like he defining those records, though, man.
That's what it is.
Records he find, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't really chop stuff up, but if you're a digger, you gotta respect this game, man.
Yeah.
But he digs.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. He digs.
But I tend to like the stuff that he does with other producers a little more.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, he always brings it bar wise. Don't mistake me, but I find like when he's on an Element beat, he's got that new project with Nicholas Craven. I find like the soundscapes are better because there's more care put into the beats, I think.
I disagree. I think Marcielago, Twos and Fees, fucking
I like
some of them
Twos and
other
Fees.
shit.
That's my shit.
All them, the Rick Martel joint.
I'm not saying they're bad.
I like.
They're bad.
I love me some just looped up, bland ass, fucking Rock Marciano shit. It sometimes the less is more. Another producer that I like, rapper producer, that people like forget is a rapper producer, Doom. But Doom just made motherfucking. He has made any beat sound good. Yeah. His voice, him and Ghostface, I think can rap over any beat and make it sound good.
Yeah, Doom was tight, man. Recipes to him. He was tight. I liked him back when he was with the KMD doing Peach Fuzz, man. He got a long history people don't really know about. Well, some people do, they go old school, but yeah, he got
tragic history.
Yeah. His brother, man. That Black Bastard album was. I don't know anybody heard that album before, man. But that
KMD.
Black song, that album was woo.
Well, and just what the industry did to him when that was happening, just a bunch of bullshit. But there again, if I've always said tragedy breeds art, and we would have never had the villain if it hadn't been for his brother passing and the record company dumping him and all that shit that he went through gave us all of that incredible music. So
true indeed. I keep a flick of you with the machete sword in my hand. Everything is going according to plan, man. That's talking about Sub Rock, his brother who passed. Yeah, true indeed, man. Yeah, but I don't know, man. So boom, when you go to sample these records, like what do you look for? Like when you be digging, you look for the album cover, you look for the drums, or what you look for, and all of a sudden you find gold.
I used to just look for like he was say he was digging, man. This was the album cover look dope. Have maybe like Ohio Players album cover, something like that with the naked girls on there and stuff like that.
Of course.
But now it's like, well, ever since I want to say the last 20 years is about, I know like if the producer is on there, I like, man, he did something. Say like, I don't know, Stevie Wonder, did something with somebody, sound like, I don't check this out. I like Stevie Wonder albums, especially back in the 70s when he had the 3 albums back to back like that after he had that, I think he had that car crash or something like that. He made some dope ass albums. But it really is the producers and musicians on there. If I see Roy Ayers did something, that's how I discovered Ramp. He did it, and then I had got the record. This is way before even Q-Tip and them produced them. Mama and them had the record, you know what I'm saying? And I liked it because it's Roy Ayers. Because you used to play Roy Ayers all the time when I was a kid. We played Roy Ayers, Bobby Humphrey. That's stuff I grew up on that type of jazz, stuff like that, man. So really now it's like, if I know the artist is dope, like the producer or musicians playing on the album, I definitely check it out.
True indeed.
In your collection of records, how much of it would you say is hip hop records, and how much would you say of it is other like jazz or funk or soul?
I want to say that all. I got like my hip hop records have been like stuff I got when I was doing like promotion stuff for record label stuff like that. Like okay. All Pound album. I got like Neef and Buck, the Tough Love. I think it was called.
Oh shit, yeah,
stuff like that. Rage. I was doing promotion for them. I got stuff. I was doing stuff for Slum Village first album, so I got that stuff on vinyl. I think it was BBE. I think I was doing stuff like that.
Oh, BBE. I remember. Yeah, that's the same record. Little Brother dropped that shit on a BBE.
I think so. I think I was done. I was done with promotion by then. But I used to do a lot of promotion when I got up when I was in school. Who I used to do Big Bear, and also Across the Board. I had to get a lot of vinyl stuff from them. But most of my stuff I just dig. So I got like a lot of jazz, funk, country, don't matter. Barbra Streisand. I mean,
it makes it sound good.
Because I almost feel like there's 3 different types of vinyl collectors, like 3 like specific categories of vinyl collectors. You've got producers who are generally going to be looking for deep cuts, looking for stuff that other people haven't heard. then you're going to have like the vinyl collector community that we talk about that, you know, leave it in plastic and, you know, they don't want to open up their records and what have you. And then I think you've got people like Matt Vinyl Hunter and DeRooster and stuff, DJs that collect massive amounts of vinyl, but it's all current, you know, 2 copies of this and 2 copies of that so that they can actually cut. But for me, I think I'm always more interested in the producers' vinyl collections, just because you can find, you know, they really go deep into stuff that sometimes you've never heard of. And to me, that's the dopest shit.
Well, you want to stay. I'm from the era, man, where we used to. Well, I still do this, man. We black out the records, so they want somebody come back. They won't even know where we got it from.
Yeah,
you know, so that's what I am, man. I don't share my sources, man. I had some cats before hit me on my DM on my Instagram, asked me where I got this record from, man. I blocked. You know, you don't ask me to do that. You know? Yeah, we don't do that. I'm old school with it, man. You know, so we don't do that. That's the era I'm from. You know.
Mm-hmm. I definitely fuck with that, yo. Boom,
that's what's up.
Yeah, I found a record. I just typed it in. It's the Ballad of Captain Himbad by a group called Mutiny, I believe. I think there's a derived from George Clinton. But then I realized you go on Who Sampled, they'll tell you who sampled the record. So someone already used this record. So I'm like, fuck, I didn't think someone used it, but yeah.
I won't even go on that website.
Yeah, Never go on there.
That's my first time going on there in a very long time. I typed on it just to see who was a buy.
Who runs that? Who run? Cause they did a couple of my records, man. They like put it out there. Who runs that?
I don't know. I don't really know.
We probably need to roll up on them though.
Man, I ain't like that, man. I'm like,
exploring the DNA of music. I don't know. They must have a program, bro.
Got to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's like a bunch of nerds that are hanging out searching all day long for samples.
It's probably a mix of the two. That brings us to another thing, like this whole chat GPT and all this AI stuff that essentially is allowing people to do things, have the computer do things, but then they can put their name on it. Like you could program that chat GPT to write a rap for you. People are doing it to write books right now. They're writing term papers.
I'm sorry, Chat GPT gets better scores on the bar exam than any human alive.
Insane, man. That's crazy. Insane, brother. That's insane. I hate it.
Here it is right here, fellas. The content on Who Samples gets refined and built upon day in and day out. It's built by a growing community of 30,492 contributors and a verified team of 70 moderators with no life, with updates coming every hour of the day. Yeah, and they go back, they said 1,000 years of music. Yo, man. Hey, yo.
Wow.
Y'all lame, man.
That is kind of dorky.
Yeah, it's Snapple stitching, man.
Like, what's the purpose of, like, I get it. You know, I understand trying to be like, oh, yo, that's a dope ass song. Where'd it come from? And finding out for yourself and being like, oh, wow, yeah. And you keeping it to yourself. But to find it and then, or even sharing it with your friends, but to publish it on a site and be like, oh, yeah, you know how Onaje made this beat right here? Yeah, he sampled this. Yeah. It's like, come on, man. Like, that's dry snitching. You a snitch. Like, I'm not a fan of that, man.
I don't have a tinfoil hat to put on, but I have a feeling it's the record companies that started that shit.
I just see it right here. Trusted by the music industry and academia.
How else are they going to figure out who to sue?
Yes. Who samples data powers marketing campaigns by all three major record labels and large independents as well.
We got to find some hackers to crash this site.
That's
right. What that is.
This guy, conspiracy guy, he knew it.
Wow.
Our partners and customers include Universal, Sony, Warner, Concord Music Group, Grammy.com, SoundHound, NYU, Berklee College of Music, and more. So all these people are going on here. And that's why I guess some of these
the powers that be.
Get that money.
Every once in a while, my bad. Every once in a while, you see some music disappear off streaming services. Yeah, maybe this is the reason why.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, industry fat cats.
Well, and the sad part is they're tricking all of the music fans into basically dry snitching, and then that stuff's not available anymore. So thanks.
Wow. That's why you got to own. That's why I think it's even more important that we own the CDs that we love, or the vinyl if you're into vinyl, but specifically own it. Don't just
they can't take it away from you.
Don't stream it, because that's what they're betting on, people being lazy and wanting the easiest medium, which is streaming or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. Nah, own that shit. If you own it, they can't take your files.
Mm-hmm.
You own the files.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of old iPods right now that are full of some music that I can't find online, and I'm never going to plug them into a computer. Never. I'm always going to have those songs. You know what I mean? Always. Like, this was before Apple put that whole little sound sharing bullshit on there where you can't have certain stuff on your phone or on your computer or whatever. Like, this is from the first iPod before they figured it out. I'm never giving them things up, ever.
But here, before we turn it back, here's one great thing about our community. Those CDs, vinyls, tape sales are money that we keep. The streaming services, if you take that off, you still have your money from your physicals. You know what I'm saying? They really can't come in and get that if you do it correctly. So yeah, fuck that. It's crazy how many records they got on. You want me to Google your name real quick?
Yeah, I know they got like a couple of them, man. They had something that me and Kingdom did, and something that me and either New Villain or I think Dante did. So they had like 2 records, man.
That's a perfect that's a perfect segue, man. I want to talk about the album that you did with Dante, man, because shout out Dante. I feel like he's another dude who's flying under the radar. He's putting in a lot of work. But the fact that y'all did a whole project, and I'm going to dig into your chamber even more, Pauls, because you have been somebody I feel like that is tapped in and finding and working with people that I guess are right there bubbling, right? They're out here, they're putting in the work, they're doing all the work, and they just need that look. And you, 9 times out of 10, have been the one where that album happens that gives them that look. Like, for example, the joint you did with Substance. I think that was like 2020 or something. Yeah. And I think that's like the first time I remember seeing Substance's name. Yeah, and it's been up for him ever since. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, just talk about, like, how do you link up with dudes like Dante, like Kingdom, for example? Because he's another dude, Miami dude, you know, he's on the rise. Like, this is y'all. Yeah, shit, Josiah. I mean, yeah, how you end up plugging in with dudes? I mean, what's your networking medium? Do you do it all on Instagram, or how you doing this?
Well, what happened here?
Yeah, man, just like networking, man. Like, who you know? Like, I met Substance Duchan. I met Dante, this guy named Coco Reef that was heavy in like
Coco Reef. Yeah. What happened to Coco Reef?
Coco Reef. He's still around, kinda.
I don't know where he at now, man. We did a project together, man, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and he had a lot of contact with like it was Falcon Crest back then. You know, he was in the group with my man from Toronto. What's the guy name?
Ason.
No, Ason. No, they were separate. It was Falcon Crest. It was Dante and damn it, I forgot the man's name.
Raz Fresco.
Nah, with the Raz Fresco. Cause he with New Villain now, but I met him through Coco Reef. Me and Dante got up, did a song. He did a song with Kelly off Heavy Math, man. We've been building ever since, you know.
That's what's up.
Just been talking and stuff like that, man. You know, friendship stuff that I do with people, man. When you link up, me and Substance, we talk all the time too. When I got up with Pro Dillinger and Mickey, man, the same thing. I met them through Substance, you know. I did a song with them off that I think Stinger and Ric Flair's Sting album. I think
Sting and Flair. Okay, that's what's up.
But it's all about, to me, it's relationships, man. Cause I don't like say I don't talk that much. I'm not a good communicator, man. But like saying Chan knows somebody, Substance knows somebody, and I'm like, hey, I want to link up with them. I mean, they link it up and we just work, man. You know, the feelings mutual terms how to, what we feel about each other music.
That's what's up. All right. So I got a question then. Here we go. I'm going to ask, who would be your top 5 people, either current or legacy, that you need to produce a full project for?
Wow.
Who's on your hit list right now that you got to get some work in with, or that a wish list of who you would get some work in with?
Definitely Nas, man. Cause Illmatic means so much to me. Karis One. I want to say Cool G, definitely. I like Knowledge the Pirate too, man. I think me and him together.
Word.
I know he do stuff with Element a lot, but I think me and him be dope, man. That's four right there. And who'll be the fifth, man? Somebody I ain't never worked with before, like two. So you know who I like too, man? I was telling Chan about. It's a guy. I think he's from Phoenix. He's not Maze
Overlay. Yeah. Shout out.
I be feeling his joints, man. You know what I'm saying? I like, man. I never reached out to him, nothing like that. But
he's a super great dude.
Dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those definitely five, man. Kind of old school. Got some new school people in there, but these definitely.
Okay, real quick, because you mentioned Maze, I got to shout this out. Fuck you, Maze. They just did a video for Heisenberg, and I'm not in it. How the fuck? How the fuck am I not in a fucking Heisenberg video?
That's crazy.
Well, you don't look like Heisenberg, man. I'm joking. You really look like Heisenberg.
Yeah, you got to get stabbed.
Shout out to Maze. I love that dude. He's
you Breaking Bad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the Malcolm in the Middle dad.
Yep. Same guy.
Yeah.
Brian Cranston.
The same dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great ass list, though. That's a dope list.
That is.
Yeah, that definitely is definitely a dope list, yo. And I can see you working with all those motherfuckers right there, yo.
Yup. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Nas, I think he's like right now. I don't know, man. Yeah,
we could hook up the Maze one for sure. I'll hit Maze up today.
We could probably track down Knowledge too, man. You know, shit.
Yeah.
Knowledge listen. Knowledge listen. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we listen out. But
yeah, shout out Element and Knowledge. That again, that 5 pounds of pressure. Yeah. That shit is tough.
Dope.
That shit is tough. They just put a video out that's.
Check it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they working.
I'm still listening to that Wolves Don't Eat with Shepherds too.
Oh, of course. I mean, look, Knowledge is one of those dudes. I feel like, yeah, he just he's so cemented in his realm, right? That I feel like people kind of underestimate the fact that he's doing what he's doing, right? Like it's like, there's a new Knowledge the Pirate out, and then you hear it like, and you're like, God damn it, it's a new Knowledge the Pirate out again, you know, and he stay putting in the work, man. Mm-hmm. He got that, you know, and him and Element together, yeah, that's a classic blend, you know, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, shout out to them dudes. Absolutely. Definitely. 5 pounds of pressure, go cop that. If you don't already have it, and you need it.
Yeah, and Nas needs beats like yours. Oh, yeah. I don't really
Nas
think.
Could definitely
I don't like the Hit Boy connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's kind of it's all right, man. But I'm still waiting on that Primo album.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think he'd be dope over new production. Like I'm a fan of the new stuff, like Future Wave. I think him and Future Wave together would be dope. Future Wave's a dope ass producer, man.
Yes.
Him and Spin, another Toronto cat, man. Piece of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Like them over Nas to me would be dope as hell. I would buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Future Wave, if he goes to the Yulin Dushi type production, that would be crazy. Cause I miss New York State of Mind Part 2.
Yeah,
Nas. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first played that, I was just looking like, I had a CD player walking at night. I'm like, what the fuck? It was night because we bought the CD at midnight because that's when you really got you waiting in line Tuesday for CD night. Still. Yeah.
Yep.
Two music. Yeah, it wasn't Tuesday. I think it was Monday. I think it was a Monday.
Wow.
I had to sneak back home because it was I think it was the school. I had to sneak back home at the getting that. We waited in line for CDs. What the fuck was we doing?
Sure did. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was slick in the early 90s. I worked at the warehouse out in California.
Oh wow.
And so most of the CDs that I had that little notch cut into them because they were the promos, but I'd get them like 2 months early.
That's dope.
Yeah, because like, you know, record companies would just drop off a box of promo CDs for everybody to just kind of listen to and play in the store. And that way it would promote, and then we'd just steal them.
What were the record stores back then? Sam Goody.
That's right.
I think we waited at Sam Goody.
Yeah, Tower
City,
Tower Records was another one.
Tower Records.
Yo, you ever used to hit that tower up on up there in Lincoln Park?
No, I used to go to one downtown. That was the Wabash, I think it was.
Okay, yeah, I know the one upstairs,
spot.
up the escalator and shit. Yeah.
My spot. Spent a lot of money on them in there, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up.
There's one more. What's the other record store that we used to frequent? It was called, or maybe I'm just thinking about Sam Goody. Like, there's another one. There's another one.
Virgin Records, right? Virgin.
There's another one.
It was Sam Goody and something else. Like they were kind of rivals. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Fries?
I know what you're talking.
It wasn't Fry.
Fries was computer shit.
FYE 5. Yeah,
FYE record store.
Yeah,
Gotta be a
something
record
like
store.
that. Yeah, something like that.
I remember that.
But that was real bougie. They had board games in there and shit.
Yeah, they had all types of stuff in there.
FYE, that's it. Let it go, Primo Jab.
FYE, hey,
Sam Goody.
hey.
But I remember waiting at Sam Goody for records. I would like to actually bring that back. But that same feeling is like whenever you or say when Griselda started popping, and whenever you had to be at noon, buy the t-shirt or buy the hoodie, you had to be there, or you put it in your basket and be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like vinyls are still like that. Big Ghost drops, Rap the Wrinkle.
Oh yeah,
they're still like that. I love that.
Anything
feeling.
Mickey Diamond dropped, that shit it's gone
So
as soon as it come out. It's gone as soon as it come out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I think FYE still exists. I think find a store.
It might. Who knows?
I ain't going. They probably got 2 locations left. Buy a Best Buy.
Yeah, something like that.
Blockbuster Video and stuff like that. So what we got on the horizon from you coming, man? What we got coming up next?
Oh, like me and New Villain, we working. Me and Kingdom doing Alchemy 2. Okay. We working on that now. Me and Backpain got something. Me and Chan working on something.
Okay.
G Fan Black with I sent him a couple joints for his albums, man. He got a couple albums coming out, got some on his. This cat called What a Mess.
Yeah, my guy. Shout out What a Mess.
We got something going. I sent him a pack like beginning of the year. We got something going, man. And that's about it, man. I'm just working, man. Just I make beats every day, man. I mean, I be up 2, 3 in the morning every day just making beats, man. And I love doing this. I've been doing this for 20-some years.
Mm-hmm.
I just love making beats, man. It's so relaxing. Therapeutic for me, man.
Yeah,
I'm always making beats. If I'm not even doing a project, I'm still making beats.
True indeed. Do you play any instruments? Or you say you go to other people to play instruments?
Man. I play saxophone. I play saxophone when I was a kid. My grandma had bought me saxophone when I was in 6th grade.
Same.
And I did it for 2 years, man. But when I went to high school, I played football. You couldn't do both at the same time, so I put it down.
Yeah.
But I was decent. I mean, I had a couple of recitals and stuff like that, Yeah.
It's kind of hard to be on the football field and the band take the field after that shit. You got to pick one.
Yeah, I picked one, so I picked football, man. So I love football when I was young, so I did that, high school and college.
True indeed.
I'll be honest, man. Just having to take the bus and everything, like carrying the saxophone on, and then people trying to push on me. It wasn't very conducive to fight back with that big heavy saxophone case. So it was.
But a football helmet in your hand is a pretty good weapon.
Oh, well, yeah, going to football practice was a whole different thing too. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah. It was, the things I don't want to assume. I wish I had kept that saxophone though, man, because I love that. I mean, the sound of a sax is dope. Like, think about like all the dope ass 80s songs, right, that have the saxophone in it. Mm-hmm. Like Sade alone has like 6 songs that just have crazy saxophones in it. I wish, boy, I'd be out there killing.
It's hard though when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you don't appreciate it though, because I played alto and tenor sax.
Alto,
and I hated it. I hated it. I wasn't bad at it, but I wanted to play drums, and I wasn't allowed to play drums because someone else had picked it, and so I was stuck with a saxophone. And then my stepmother made me take piano lessons, and I hated it because I wanted my own drum set, and she wouldn't let me have a drum set. And now I wish I had studied it. I wish I had played it more.
Yeah.
You know, I got to play drums. You know, I just had to wait until I was an adult, but I wish I had that core knowledge that you know, I still don't have. You know, I'll play keys, I'll play bass, I'll play guitar, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just do it.
I had a piano, had a guitar. Everybody had recorders. You know what I'm saying? But boom, I didn't want to do that shit.
Fuck
I didn't
record
look. Hey, yo,
recorder.
Yeah.
Might as well have a cowbell. Yeah, exactly.
I remember at like 4 or 5, I told my sister she was trying to teach me how to read. And I was like, I don't have to read. All I gotta do is read the basketball. I had the time clock to play basketball. I don't have to read. Yeah. So my dad heard me say that, took the basketball from me, took my little Nerf goal, took it from me. For like 3 days straight, my sister taught me how to read, and I knew how to read. So I went to fucking kindergarten. I knew how to read, and all the kids in there were like, "Oh, you know how to read? You couldn't read all this shit?" I said, "Yeah, my sister made me learn how to read." And and Miss Gooch, her name is Miss Gooch. I shit you not.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Oh,
that's an unfortunate name."
Like, yeah, Miss Gooch. Yeah. Well, but I was forced to learn how to read by my sister. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, for teaching me how to read. But I told her, I ain't gonna know. I don't need to know how to read. All I gotta do is read the basketball score. I'm gonna be in the NBA. But my dad's like, fuck that. Oh yeah, here's another story. It's fucked up. Yeah, I think I was the same age, and she dressed me up as a girl. Yeah, and my dad came out, and she saw me. My dad saw my sister dress me as a girl, and she said, my dad said, why you dress up like that? And she was like, because we're playing. He said, do you want to be a girl? I was like, nah. I said, don't ever dress him up as a girl ever again. That was dead, G. Yeah, that's what real men do. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's it. Word. Get that shit in the butt right there, yo. I just playing with my sister.
Hey, how old was your sister over you? How old?
Just a year and a half. Just a year and a half. Wow. Oh, yeah, just a year and a half. Yeah.
Oh, you let her live off of that, right? If she had been like 12, 13 or something, you would have been on her neck, like, yo, no, that's unacceptable.
Well, just a year and a half. Yeah.
There's a motive behind this. What's the meaning of this?
Yeah, I vividly remember her like saying, you want to play dress up? I was like, yeah, I want to play with my sister. I want to do everything. But my dad nipped that shit in the butt. Big up to my dad, you know what I'm saying? Word. Because when shit happens like that, you gotta go, you gotta word, yeah.
Word. That's going to be an unpopular opinion nowadays, unfortunately.
Yeah, yo. But I'll be out here wearing dresses like Kid Cudi and shit. It's okay.
Boy, I can't stand Kid Cudi, boy. I cannot stand that.
The first album was okay. The first album was okay. The production was okay.
Like him, man.
You didn't like, the Man on the Moon, whatever the fuck that shit. He had some good production on there.
I don't like nothing Kid Cudi has ever put together in his life.
Yeah, he had some good production. Ever. But it was like, I didn't like to listen to him on that shit. I like. Yeah,
that means music. You don't like him because he's trash. That's what that means. Like, don't make it work. Like, oh yeah, he would be okay if his voice didn't sound like that. He would be okay if he didn't say the words that he said. Yeah, because
if he was completely different than he is, he'd be really cool.
Exactly, man.
Come on. If someone else other than Russ, if someone else other than Russ was on that album that he did, that would be a dope ass album. All them features,
yeah, we say that's true. Same thing. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah, so you saying if somebody other than Kid Cudi was on Kid Cudi's album, it would be a good album. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, because Kid Cudi sucks. I agree.
Word. And more of the story, this right here. Don't let your little boys get dressed up by their older sisters in dresses and shit. That shit whack. Word. Don't let that happen, yo.
2 times. Word. Hell yeah.
Real quick, just because you mentioned somebody sucked and I thought of Soulja. So did you guys see? Yeah, did you guys see what happened with him?
Yo,
so apparently somebody went through Jersey.
Hilarious.
And they were asking random people, would you take dinner with Soulja Boy or $500 in food stamps?
250. Not even 500.
250. That's right. Yeah. And every one of them was like, who? Yeah, I'll take the food stamps.
every single one of them said, I will take the $250 in food stamps.
And so he goes live and starts just yelling and screaming at people in Jersey. Fuck y'all. You can suck my dick. Y'all broke. Yeah. I mean, he just went fucking crazy.
Y'all have AIDS.
Oh, the whole night. But then he went back in to apologize. Yeah. And like not even 2 seconds into apologizing, he looks down and sees somebody tell him that he's banned from New Jersey. And he's like, see, this is why I can't apologize to y'all. Fuck y'all. Broke ass. I mean, he just went in again, like 2 seconds into his apology.
He do a lot of drugs, man.
He do. Yeah,
that's a fact.
You could tell he be geeked up, man. Yeah. I'm saying.
Yo, but straight up, though.
Oh my God.
Look, the chicks that he was asking this question to, though, man. I mean, first of all, they all look like the background extras in that FNF song, that video. Like they were all them girls, you know, or their cousins. So that was the funny part. But they all, I mean, it was hilarious how strongly they stood in their conviction of, oh, absolutely, Soulja Boy ain't nobody. I will take $250 in food stamps. I can sell that. I mean, you should have heard some of the answers they were saying. They're like, I can buy all types of stuff with that.
I can have my own lobster dinner.
People. I can do whatever I want. I don't need him for nothing. Who is Soulja Boy? He played out. People, I mean, and they were so confident, and they were all like, I hate to be judgmental, but they were all trash. So that's what I think that really humbled Soulja Boy very much. Because the quality, oh man, they had to. Like he was responding from a place of deep soul.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely pain in his soul, because the women that told him that they would take $250 worth of food stamps rather than spend time with him. That's hilarious. Yeah. It's hilarious. He definitely has. It don't matter, Soulja, but it don't matter what you've done in your life or who you think you are. You can walk around and make all these videos and sell all these devices that you do. Because Soulja Boy, let's be honest, Soulja Boy is an innovator. Soulja Boy definitely is an entrepreneur out here. He has various businesses. He sells clothing. He sells electronic devices. Like I think he has ear sets. He has those like little emulator game sets, all types of different things. Soulja Boy gets paid. But these women did not care about that. They said, who is Soulja Boy? I don't care about no Soulja Boy. Give me $250 in food stamps. Soulja Boy, just like the Grinch, Soulja Boy's soul shrunk. Just a little bit. Every single time he watched that video, he was like, oh, I know he cried.
See it.
He cried. He had to cry.
He didn't sleep that night.
Soulja Boy, get this, is worth. Guess how much he worth?
$100 million.
No.
15 million.
No.
More than that.
60 million.
Nah. 35 million.
All right, that's decent. Shit, that's still decent.
That is great.
He's a hustler.
Yeah, man, Soulja Boy getting money.
That's 34,999,000 more than I'm worth. So
I know shit. Yeah, but some of them girls. Some of them same girls that said they wouldn't do anything with them would definitely be on his dick.
Oh, they absolutely would. Absolutely. They would definitely hop on it as soon as they seen him. That's the worst part, though. See, that goes back to the real problem. I feel like there's this crazy psychosis that's going around nowadays. There's so many people that feel like they can just say whatever the hell they want to say. And they're just so authorized to talk so badly about people who have actually accomplished things in their lives. And you haven't done anything other than paste some lashes on your face and wear the same leggings for 3 weeks in a row. And you're confident enough to say that you wouldn't do, I'll take this, I'll take that. That's why you're not going nowhere in life. That's why $40 for a couple of minutes sounds like a great option to you. Because these are the decisions that you're making.
Ladies. Also,
get your food stamp, though. That's a lick, I guess. Go for it.
But Carl, did you bring up Soulja Boy because he was born in Chicago?
No, not specifically. It's just relevant, and I saw it and it made me laugh.
He was born there, but he a Mississippi dude, man. Chicago don't honor no Soulja Boy. Stop it.
Nah, we never played his music, man. At least I did.
Not at all. I don't recall that getting no spin.
Watch me. Woo.
They would laugh at me, man.
No, that was that goofy shit.
Got beat
It
up.
really was. Yeah, you mad because I got some Pavement Apes. Those probably was bootleg. You probably got them at the West End or some shit like that. Yeah,
You got them at a flea market.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him though. You know what I'm saying, boy, Soulja Boy. Yeah, $35 million. He's doing a lot better than me. I would like to have.
I think I saw it because Big Ghost shared it in his story or something.
Big Ghost definitely, yeah, he definitely did.
That just goes to show. That just goes to show, man. It don't matter how much money you get. I mean, like if
famous,
it don't matter.
And
sometimes you still a sucker. Sometimes, man.
He's a guy. You had Drew. I think you would sound good with Drew. Drew, yeah, you sound good with Drew.
Oh, yeah, Drew. That would be a good thing. Yeah,
it's good kind of
way to spin it back, Boogie. Yeah, let's talk about something important.
But hold on. He said, Drew. I thought of a line. That's why I thought about Drew on your beats, on your production. He said, nowadays you have to be a success to be considered even a failure.
Wow, that's dope.
That his ad-lib was gems. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a gem right there.
That's definitely a guy I think that because sometimes his production is lackluster to me as well, but it works out for his voice because his voice is very monotone. Even though he be going in, I would like him to bring. He has a couple songs where the beat just goes in a little bit. The Greatest to Ever Do It, shit like that. But yeah, I would like some more up tempo. Grimiest shit with Drew, but those guys they rap up or whatever, man. They don't give a fuck. They those dump guys, Left Lane, D-Don, all those guys. They just rap over anything. It works.
They just spitters, man. They just look. They're shout out the whole dump team: Left Lane, D-Don, Jay Nice, Drew, Mock. All of them. They Rush. The guy Fahim. They rapping for the sport of it, man. And I like it. I'm here for it, man. I find a new favorite song from them every time I play it. Every time it comes up in my random, because that's what I usually do. Like I said, I just download albums when I see somebody put out something new. If it's something that I want to hear, I just download it, put it in my random, and I'm gonna hear it. And it's like, oh yeah, whoa, what's this? Oh damn, that's new Left Lane. Oh okay, bet. And Left Lane, especially Left Lane and Jay Nice together, they always end up making some smooth player shit, man. Always.
True indeed.
So
go ahead.
Oh, real quick, I was just gonna say, so being from Canada, and I gotta shout out just all my guys from up there, but how did you start connecting with the Canadian side of hip hop?
Good question.
I had stopped doing production like 2010, man, and follow the American dream, get my master's degree, get married, get a dog, house, and all that stuff like that, man.
Right.
So around 2016, 2017, I think that's when Griselda really I ain't gonna say they stopped popping, but I think Westside Gunn had dropped something. I forgot I got a hold of it. And I was like, damn, people making music like this again, right? So I stopped because I'm from Chicago, and everybody was doing like drill and stuff like that. I ain't do stuff like that. It was too violent for me and stuff. I was the older cat, man. So I was just going to different sites, man, and like going who's hiding the underground now. I thought the underground was done. After I stopped doing stuff 2010, I like everybody, it's real music or trap, which was popular, like Migos, whatever like that. And I discovered Westside Gunn, and I discovered Asan Eastwood, right? And I just reached out to him, man. I reached out to his manager, Uncle Doe. Peace to Uncle Doe. That was his manager back then. And they said, hey, send some packs through, and I sent a pack through. We just started linking up. He did an album. I forgot when he did it, maybe 2016, 2017. Memphis had a song on there. And then he did another album. I had like 3 or 4 songs on there. Then we just did a whole project together.
Right.
So like 2018, 2019. Deja My Ally, that was called. So I started hooking up with him, man. And through him, I did a song with Danielson, and I started hooking up, Falcon Crust. I got him through Dante through Cocoa Reef, man. So I thought it was dope because when I was younger, Toronto wasn't known for them singing. They had like Masto Fresh West,
shout out Maestro.
Socrates, I think his name was.
Yeah,
Cardinal
Socrates.
Official.
Yep.
Chocolar, whatever. That guy who did a lot of reggae. Cause Toronto got a lot of
Caribbean,
Caribbean influence
yeah.
stuff like that. I forgot that guy named Cardinal Official.
Cardinal Official, yeah.
They were cool, but they weren't like known to be MCs, man. So when I got up with A-Son, man, I'm like, man, he really can spit. You know what I'm saying? I started listening to Danielson and Dante, Falcon Crest, things like that, man. And I just hooked up with him, man. And Toronto always showed me love. I ain't been there a day in my life, but they always showed me love.
That's what's up.
Where's New Villain from?
He's from Toronto too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
oh wow, really?
Yeah, because I know got Lloyd Juco on there, Cypress Soze. Shout out to Cypress Soze.
Yeah,
down there in New Orleans.
Big Soze.
Falcon Outlaw, all those guys. Yeah.
Oh, that's who he was. Him and Falcon Outlaw. Dante was Falcon Crest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Falcon Crest.
Right, that was Falcon Crest. That's right.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, big up to all our Toronto homies.
No doubt.
And the guy, and they got other guys out there as well. Festa and Ghetto Sox, all those guys out there.
That's Halifax,
right?
Halifax,
right
there.
Yeah, Halifax. Nova Scotia, all that
stay
shit.
north of the border, fam.
Yeah, north side. No Danielson. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I want Future Wave to do album with Drake.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not mad at that.
I'll check it out.
And I don't want him to sing at all. No singing. Just make a rap album. Don't sing. Don't try to do none of shit. That ain't gonna work though. You take the easy way out. I think Drake is the equivalent of LeBron James in hip hop. Because a lot of people like him, a lot of people hate him. You know what I'm saying? But still, he's one of the most popular artists of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And LeBron's the same way.
Another interesting comparison. Somebody that believed his own hype and really never lived up to his own potential.
No.
I don't know about that.
They both have great championships and both. Yeah. I mean,
I agree with you on that, Luke. I kind of agree with you on that, but I feel like
kind of almost lived up to it as well.
I don't think Drake believed in his hype until recently, right? Like, I feel like in the beginning, like Drake has gone through a phase, right? He went through the phase of trying to prove himself to achieving success, right? And now reaching higher heights and now continuing to say, I told you so. He had people take shots at him when that whole Pusha T thing was going on. And he survived that and came back again. Like, see, this is why I deserve the praise.
The Phoenix.
So I feel like if anything, he's kind of earned a little bit more respect than a LeBron has. LeBron,
that's fucked up, man.
I hate to keep kicking the man while he's down, but
we give LeBron way too much real estate on this podcast.
Hey, yo, check it out.
I'm sorry, man. I made a New Year's resolution one year that I was going to let him live, but then he always come back. Hey, yo, shout out to LeBron in his civil life, in his life off the court, because I will give him props, man. He's a great human being. He opens up schools. He does things for the community. He's a great human being, man.
All right, check it out. I'm gonna leave y'all.
See, I said something nice.
Leave this alone.
That's good.
Here's why I didn't like, and I think Drake and LeBron are the same motherfucking nigga. When Pusha T dissed Drake texted LeBron. They had a conversation. They texted, Drake said to LeBron, "I don't want to let you down." What did LeBron say? "I can never let you down. You can never let me down." I'm like, what type of motherfucking weirdo shit is this, man? Fuck out of here. Hey, yo,
is that real,
motherfucker, yo? Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't want to let you down. Man, you can never let me down. What type of fucking soft, moist shit is that?
That's weird, man.
That's the most moist shit I've ever heard in my
Primo
life.
Jab.
That's weird.
Unmute yourself.
I'm laughing. I don't want my laughter to drown out anything else. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, but no one listening and not watching can hear the fact that you're laughing at this foolishness.
Oh my God. It makes my stomach hurt how funny that is. Yeah. Damn, you can't make that shit up, man. Can't make that shit. That has to be true.
Yeah,
That's
Onaje,
crazy.
we appreciate you for coming on here, but Drake's voice is like taking your fingers on the chalkboard and you're screeching that shit. That shit, I never listened to a whole Drake record in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I would listen to the Drake and Future Wave because Future
I
Wave
would
likes
listen
Drake.
to that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
would listen to a Drake Future
Yeah,
Wave.
Give it a shot.
I don't want him to rhyme on none of your beats, B. Never.
Y'all, I don't think me and Drake were mixed like that, man.
Nah, man, I just don't want him. Nah, I don't want. Yeah, only person I want him is probably Future Wave. They from the same. Yeah,
Same Toronto, right? Yeah.
just Toronto. Yeah, but he need to stay away from us. Know what I mean, word. Yeah, I think Benny got a song with him or something. I don't know. Anyway, Onaje, you have any release dates for any of these new shits coming up or?
No, nothing tangible right now, man. We just working on them. We in the recording process now.
Let us know, man. We put it up in the story on the podcast page and stuff like that. Let people know.
Always support.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom.
Definitely will.
Yeah. Jab, Carl, what you got left?
Oh, okay. Shoot, I'll go.
That's
all right. Be real quick before we get out of here. I got to take it back to the crib, do some home team shit, man.
Okay.
Number one, shout out home team. First of all, man. Continue to do the work that y'all are doing. I'm glad that you were free to come and hang out with us and kick it with us, especially because you're from the crib, because you're from Chicago. So before we go, I have just some questions, rapid fire. Twister or Common?
Common.
Okay. Let's see, Kanye or Lupe?
Kanye.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Psychodrama or Do or Die?
Psycho, man.
Right on.
Psycho.
Yep, always. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it, man. It's just good to have you on there, man. Keep
Appreciate
doing what you're doing, man. Hey, we're happy that you could join us, man. This was great. Again, you're creating the soundtrack that is really inspiring a whole new generation of people into this realm of hip hop, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Man, appreciate the love, brother.
Yeah, you got great numbers on the streaming services too, that son. You got real good numbers. They up there all the time, man. Yeah.
Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it.
And I really, I appreciate you coming on. We definitely been looking forward to having you on the podcast. But I love the fact that you work with so many different diverse sounds in your rappers. And so, I'm just hoping in the future that you'll continue to kind of branch out. I'd love to hear you with like Ty Ferris would be dope.
Definitely.
That's a good one.
And shout out, he's got that Malice at the Palace that just dropped. But you're one of those producers that you have a sound, but you adapt to so many different styles. It's really, really unique, and I love that. So I'm just looking forward to seeing everything that you got coming out.
Love, man. Definitely appreciate that. Thanks for having me out, man.
Hey, yo. Before we get off here, I want to rhyme with New Villain because I make comic book music too, and he got like a lot of good song titles. But above that, what's up with y'all pizza, man? Why y'all got the sauce on the outside instead of the inside, man?
That's that deep dish pizza, man. But that's good though. I mean, but I like the we got a tavern style pizza. You up on that?
Yes, sir.
That's the real pizza, Chicago.
That's the real pizza.
Yeah, that's the real
about it.
Tavern style.
Home Run In.
Tavern.
Home Run In is a good example.
Home Run In, Lou Malnati's. What's the other one? Over there out south, off of like 86th and like Western, it's something like that.
Are they like personal size?
Did you say bed? What is it?
Reggio's
is one. But really what sets it off is it's a normal size pie, but it's thin crust and it's cut into squares. That's tavern size because you just put it out there. Usually when people would be getting off work, you go to the tavern, go to the bar, and they just get a pizza, put it up on the counter, cut it in them squares. You get like 36 slices out of one pizza.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is just something that's for the people who just coming to visit us.
Yeah, man. That's the tourist pizza, man. I mean, deep dish is cool. I mean, if on occasion, we used to have this spot out in Oak Park called Geppetto's that you had some fire, thick, deep dish type pizza. But yeah, like you said, like
sauce on the outside.
Yeah, on the top, but it's different. Like, Giordano's does
Yeah.
some good deep dish. Absolutely. You don't really want to go to like Pizzeria Uno or Dos like that. I mean, that's like the touristy deep dish pizza. Lou Malnati's do a good deep dish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, deep dish is like, you got to be in the mood for that. You really got to be in the mood for that.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to know, man. Thank you guys for that, man. Because I was confused. Like, what's this? Yo, why y'all do that? Y'all fucked up? Is it backwards day? Is this Crisscross eats this pizza with their clothes backwards and shit, yo? What?
No.
Yeah, but it was all right, man. I went to the place over there on North Ave, I think, or Ponce.
Yeah, that's Nancy's. That's Nancy's.
Nancy's.
Yeah, they do.
Nancy Pizzeria. Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy's. Exactly. That's from
They
Chicago.
have that in Chicago?
Also.
They have that in Chicago?
Yeah.
Nancy's. Yeah. And I was like confused because my homegirl's the one who wanted to get it. And I was like, this is Chicago style? What the? Okay. All right. Yeah.
You got to be hungry for that, man. You got to be real hungry for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, boom. But yeah, this is episode 84, the issue 84 of the Abyss podcast. You know what I'm saying? With Onaje Jordan, yo. Thank you for coming and joining us. Yeah, we look forward to whatever you got releasing. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And we'll see y'all motherfuckers next week. Yeah, y'all drink water. And remember, girls can't get pregnant through the mouth. Peace.